Hello, football fans and fanatics. Welcome back to our channel. We talk football. Today, we shall be talking about the UEFA competitions of the past week, the Champions League and the Europa League, and how Nigerian players have been able to, strut their stuff on the European stage for their various clubs. Before I continue, I'd like to please appeal. Please subscribe to our channel. Subscribe and click on the notification button so that you'll be aware when we have new videos coming up. So today, like I said, we're going to dwell on Nigerian players and how they performed in the UEFA competitions during the week. We'll start with the Champions League, where Sanusi Zaidu helped his club Porto to continue a six-match unbeaten run in the Champions League this season by defeating Juventus by 2 goals to 1 in the round of 16. Sanusi ended up in the spotlight for what happened to be a foul on Cristiano Ronaldo in added time. Debatable it was, and then a very crucial turning point in that game. From a personal perspective, having watched that review a couple of times, I feel that yes, Zaidu Sanusi did make contact with Cristiano Ronaldo, but I think Ronaldo was already on his way down. He was already falling after trying to flick the ball behind. He was already falling, and then he was probably playing to get at the referee to get a penalty at that crucial stage in the game. I don't know what you think. I mean, people like former Arsenal coach Arsene Wenger and I think Ruud Gullit have been speaking about the issue. They made their remarks about the issue, and both called for that Juventus should have been awarded a penalty. They deserve a penalty. I don't know. I feel it shouldn't have been a penalty. I don't know what you think. So I'd like to know what you think in the comment section below. So just please share what you think. Do you think it was a penalty against Zaidu Sanusi, or do you think Ronaldo was trying to make a meal of it? We'd like to know what you think. In the Europa League, Wilfred Ndidi and Kelechi Iheanacho were in action for Leicester City against Slavia Prague, who also have another Nigerian, Peter Olayinka, on their books. With tough game, really tough game that unfortunately ended goalless. Iheanacho came on, I think, as a substitute in the 60-something minute for Jamie Vardy, replaced Jamie Vardy later in the game. And only moments later, he got yellow carded for what seemed like an altercation with an opposing player, and he got a yellow card. And that will be his third yellow card in this season's tournament. So he's going to serve a one-match suspension for the third yellow card of the competition. So he's not going to play in the return leg next week. Peter Olayinka had a quiet game. He couldn't really make an impact for Slavia Prague, who were the hosts of that game. Ndidi was his majestic, as always, his majestic best in the midfield. He marshaled the midfield, prompting a question I'd like to ask. Is Leicester City the best place for Wilfred Ndidi at this point? Do you think this is where Ndidi should be at this point in his career? Do you think he's done enough for Leicester City and deserves to make the big step up to a bigger club? Please share what you think. Give me your opinion on this in the comment section below. Club Brugge and Dynamo Kyiv played a 1-1 draw with David Okereke on the club Brugge's starting lineup. Unfortunately, he played for only about 69-70 minutes before he was taken off. He's yet to score in 2021. He did well during the game, but he has seemed to have lost that touch because he scored just 4 goals all season for Club Brugge in the Belgian league, and he's yet to score in 2021. Victor Osimhen is another Nigerian player who's having a somewhat barren run, and he didn't find the net again against Granada, who surprisingly, against all odds, in my opinion, beat Napoli by 2 goals to 0. Osimhen too has scored just 2 goals, I think, for Napoli ever since he joined in during the last summer. So Osimhen is having another somewhat barren spell, but he's having a great game. He had a good shot on target, which was parried out by the goalkeeper, but there's still a lot to come from Victor Osimhen. Joe Aribo and Leon Balogun were in action for Rangers. Aribo scored the opener. He got the first goal in a 4-3 victory away to Antwerp, Royal Antwerp. And Balogun made a quick entrance in the first half, I think like 25th minute, when he replaced the captain who hobbled off, got an injury, and had to be taken off. So Leon Balogun now stepped in from the 25th minute of that game. It was a very dramatic game, and at the end of the day, Steven Gerrard's side came up tops by beating Antwerp by 4 goals to 3. Going forward, and so in the past week, We also saw actions from some of our top clubs in Europe, your favorite clubs in Europe. In the Europa League, despite a poor run against Spanish opposition like we have seen in recent times, Manchester United were able to step up to the plate by beating Real Sociedad by 4 goals to 0. It was a very, very convincing performance. It was a very impressive performance from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's boys. They were able to get the better of the Spanish side. So we hope that that Spanish jinx has been broken, hopefully. Arsenal fans will be a bit disappointed because they should have taken the game against Benfica. They were playing away to Benfica in the Europa League as well. They should have taken that game, but Aubameyang missed a golden opportunity, missed several opportunities actually, missed a golden sitter to sway the game in the way of Arsenal. But Arsenal, at the end of the day, had Nigerian-born Bukayo Saka, who has been the rave of the moment, who's been easily one of their best players in the last month, to pull off the equalizer and salvage a point for Arsenal. In the Champions League, Liverpool showed that, look, their domestic form might be, nothing to write home about, but Liverpool have shown that they remain a force to be reckoned with when it comes to European continental competition. Liverpool beat RB Leipzig by 2 goals to 0 in a very, very dominant performance that belayed. Everybody felt, look, Leipzig was going to give them a very tough run given Liverpool's poor run on the domestic scene, but Liverpool proved themselves. Unfortunately, almighty Barcelona collapsed, absolutely collapsed in the hands of Kylian Mbappe. They were thrashed 4-1 by Mbappe. Got a hat-trick and a thrashed 4-1. And, there's this question I have been with. I'm making to make a video about the Barcelona situation. I'm prompting this question. Is this the end of Lionel Messi? Is Lionel Messi past his best? Or is Barcelona simply going through maybe a transitory period, where they're trying to, get back together? Is it a Lionel Messi problem or is it a Barcelona problem? I'd like to know what you think. I believe we shall be, we'll make a video concerning that. We'll have a discussion concerning the Barcelona Lionel Messi situation very, very soon. So you better watch out for that. But in the interim, I'd like to know what you think about the Lionel Messi and the Barcelona situation. That was the Champions League and the Europa League in the week gone. The weekend is upon us, so the Premier League and all the other leagues in Europe will, be in action. So we hope to see you on the other side of the weekend with all the top news and incidents in the top European leagues and in our top favorite clubs. So please remember to subscribe, remember to follow us, and watch out. We'll be with you again soon. Thank you.